Hey everyone. In this video, I want to talk to you about the importance of treating yourself. So what I mean by this is a lot of us will go through life and will accomplish goals and do chores that we've been meaning to do for a while, and we very rarely actually reward ourselves for the work that we're putting in. We often kind of wait for other people to reward us or to give us validation for our efforts. But very rarely do we actually validate and reward ourselves. But I think that that's a really good habit to develop because it incentivizes you to make your life better. So one of the ways that I'll actually do this in my own life is say there's something I've been meaning to do for a while. Even there have been times where it's cleaning my room or cleaning the bathroom or needing to take my car into the shop, because we all know that's a nuisance. Not having your car, especially living in LA, is horrible, so I'll put that off for as long as possible. So even stuff like that, when I finally get around to doing them, I reward myself. The next time I go to the store, I may buy some ice cream. As if you guys have been following me for a while, you know ice cream is pretty much my favorite food. So I'll buy a tub of ice cream as a kind of a reward for myself for making my own life better. And over the years, I've just grown accustomed to doing this. Whenever I accomplish goals, like say when I get a new job, I always reward myself now. Or if I get a promotion at work, I reward myself. I happen to like shoes quite a lot, so I'll buy a new pair of shoes. Or I'll buy a new sweater. Or whatever it may be. I just find ways to reward myself for making my own life better. And I highly suggest you do the same, especially for small victories. I feel like a lot of us kind of just disregard small victories because of the fact that they're small. But this isn't a good habit because it then makes it so that in the future, you're not as incentivized to do those small things, even though they still help your life out. Kind of like cleaning your room. That's something that a lot of us need to do because it makes your quality of life a whole lot better, but we'll push it off and then we won't reward ourselves after we do it. So then in the future, the next time we have to clean our room, we're going to be far less likely to want to do it. But when you reward yourself for it, now you have a reason to do it because you'll think about all the times you've done it in the past where you rewarded yourself with maybe it's Starbucks or ice cream or whatever it may be. Just providing yourself an extra incentive to do things that make your life better. It's huge, and truly not a lot of people do this, but it makes your life so much better. I mean, I've been doing this for years now, and I can tell you, ever since I started doing it, my life has become a lot better. It's increased my happiness, and it's also made it so that I actually do chores quite regularly, whereas before I would be too lazy to do it or I'd come up with excuses. But now it's just, I don't even really think of the reward. I just do it and then reward myself afterwards. It's made it a habit for me pretty much. And adopting this in your own life will make these habits for you as well. It'll make it so that you'll do those small things and then celebrate the tiny victories, because they are worth celebrating. I mean, I'll use this example again, but cleaning your room makes your own life better. It makes it so that if you have allergies, they're far less likely to flare up. It increases your quality of life purely because there isn't going to be chaos when you go into your room, so it's not going to give you anxiety or anything like that. And then if you have people over, you're not going to be embarrassed about the way your room looks. So it makes your life better. But not many people reward themselves for doing this simple habit, so they push it off as long as possible. So at the end of the day, I highly suggest that you start treating yourself. Start celebrating those tiny victories in your life, whether they be on the job or at your home life, wherever it may be. I urge you to start rewarding yourself every time you do things that make your life better. It's a great habit to adopt, and I'm sure you'll enjoy doing it. Anyway, I hope this video helped you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Arrivederci!